7:46 in the morning. It is 14 away from the top of the hour, and it's Indiana in the morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. It's AM 1160 WCCS, 101.1 FM. So what you doing this weekend, Dave Ferguson? Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, this weekend is the Delaney Chevrolet Westsylvania Jazz and Blues Festival in downtown Indiana. Mm-hmm. And we've got music from 10 in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. And we're just really looking forward to a wonderful lineup of performers. We've got some local folks. We've got, Dad Band starts things off. And then we've got a couple of high school bands. Mm-hmm. We've got United High School and Marion Center High School. And then we've made a point to have kind of an all-star group. Every year we've had kind of a select group of high school musicians from around the region. And we've got students from Punxsutawney, Marion Center, United, Indiana, Purchase Line, Penns Manor. We've got students who are involved with that ensemble, and that's going to be performing at about 11:30, I believe, and then Laura Ferguson and Jazz Trip are going to be performing, and then the Nevin Saylor Big Band comes after that. So we've got a lot of local acts that are a part of what we're offering. And if you're local, then you might want to also note that at 1:30, Hank Nur from the Lively Arts is going to be unveiling his season. So if you want to be among the first in the know, then right before Nevin's big band performs, then Hank is going to unveil the wonderful things that Lively Arts is going to provide for us here at IUP and to the region.
David Ferguson with us this morning on behalf of the Indiana Arts Council, which certainly is quite interested in the activities coming up this weekend, the Westsylvania Jazz and Blues Festival. How many years is this?
This is our fourth year.
The fourth year, and it has so firmly established itself in western Pennsylvania, the region, and all around, really. Are there other states too? People come from all over?
There are. There are people who have come from New York and from Cumberland, Maryland. We've had folks come in from Ohio. We have a wonderful partnership with the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust, and they are instrumental in supplying a headliner for us. And this year it's Reggie Watkins and the Steeltown Horns. They're from Pittsburgh, and they'll be performing. We've got other musicians, Steve Bloom and the Molecular Organ Trio. They're from New York City. And Mark Shalansky and Join the Club. Mark is actually the piano professor, jazz piano professor at Berklee College of Music in Boston. But he is connected with some Pittsburgh folks, including the Jay Ashby and his brother Ian Ashby, and they're a part of a group called Join the Club. Play some fantastic stuff, and they have kind of a Pittsburgh connection. Yeah. And our big blues headliner is Joanna Connor, and she's from Chicago, and she's just going to light things up. She is just a phenomenal blues guitarist, and part of the reason why we have to end at 9 is for volume, and she's going to be pushing that volume. She's really going to make a special event.
I'm just looking at her musical influences. Taj Mahal, Bonnie Raitt. I just love Ry Cooder. Just fantastic. And Buddy Guy, such legendary musicians. And Joanna Connor goes on stage at 7:30. You, as a music educator, must be thrilled to see the young folks from the schools, particularly when they get together as members of a sort of an all-star group from our Indiana County schools.
Absolutely. Yeah, Keith Young has been great working with that group. I got to sit in with them a couple weeks ago, and they're just going to be fantastic. something else that we have made a point to do, the educational component is a pretty strong piece of the festival. And Mark Shalansky is going to be doing a clinic for us. We kind of offset it so that students can hear a little bit of one group, and then they can go over to the Indiana Theater and hear work with Mark in a clinic setting, learn from the masters, if you will, and then come back and join the music.
The Westsylvania Jazz and Blues Festival, presented by Delaney Chevrolet, is happening this weekend in downtown Indiana. I like the fact that after the festival ends, the musicians stay around and they go to various venues throughout throughout downtown Indiana, and they keep playing.
Oh yeah. Actually, Mark Shalansky is going to be doing a jam session down at Josephine's. Josephine's has been a wonderful partner with us, and with their Funky Brunch being right there, they're a fantastic sponsor, and they're going to be serving food for purchase during the festival, and then after hours you can go down to Josephine's and kick back a little bit, and if you want to bring your instrument and sit in, play along, that is encouraged there.
How much fun would that be? Wow.
Now the Brown,
I see this Ferguson and Friends is going to be playing too.
My wife Laura is going to be fronting the group out at the RBG Grill, and this year Levity Brewing is going to have a group. This is their first time having a group out there, and when I gave them options of who they might want, they really wanted to highlight the young talent. And there's a group from Pittsburgh called the Funky Fly Project, and one of their members is the son of Poogie Bell. Poogie Bell has been to Indiana a few times. He's a great jazz drummer, and he was one of our headliners from the first year. But his son Winston is a fine alto sax player, and him and his friends have a band, and they're going to be performing there at Levity.
Yeah.
So,
you mentioned the Brown Hotel, too.
Absolutely.
You started to.
Yeah. The Brown Hotel has the Juke House Bombers, and they have a CD release party that is a part of their event.
Wow.
So, the Juke House Bombers they've been affiliated with the festival many times, and they always put on a fantastic show. Such great integrity to blues music.
Big doings this weekend at the Delaney Chevrolet Westsylvania Jazz and Blues Festival in downtown Indiana, and the website is westsylvaniajazzandblues.org. Westsylvania is the word west, and then you take the rest of Pennsylvania. So Westsylvania and jazzandblues.org. The folks who get behind this Jazz and Blues Festival really do work hard to make sure that this is a premier event, and I know you've got a lot of good sponsors who have come on board again.
Yeah, absolutely. Chief among them is Delaney Chevrolet. Jack Delaney has been fantastic in helping us out. We really wouldn't have the festival if it weren't for their support. The Lively Arts, as I mentioned, Hank is going to be marketing his programs through our stage. So we're really grateful to their support and that educational partnership that they provide. Pittsburgh Jazz Live, they give us a headliner, Dad Band, S&T Bank, the College of Fine Arts, Downtown Indiana, Indiana Tourist Bureau. Our food partners, Josephine's and the Brown Hotel, Porsche's Bistro. Porsche's has been really good about the delivery side of things. You can go to the festival and we have a little kiosk, and you can place your order, and they just bring it right on up.
Yeah,
so
amazing.
It's some great food.
Looking at the sponsors and the variety of sponsors sort of highlights the fact of how many different musical genres are involved, and the young and the old, and they come from everywhere. Amplify Church is one of the sponsors. The Artist's Hand, the Commonplace Coffee House and Roastery, Downtown Indiana, Indiana Insurance, Levity Brewing, Noble Stein Brewing, Portia's Bistro and Donut Connection, which you mentioned, Brown Hotel, Coventry, and Josephine's Pizzeria and Enoteca. How do you say that? I've always wondered how you say that.
It means wine bar.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
RBG at Park Inn by Radisson, Indiana County Tourist Bureau. All of these are wonderful sponsors who have come on to make sure that this happens, and it really points out how big, I guess, the stakes are for a festival such as this. You need to get people to come on board, and they certainly have with this one.
Yeah, you have to have a broad base of support in order for it to really work.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's coming up this weekend, and we're looking forward to Saturday. You said the Dad Band begins everything at what time?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock on the main stage. I didn't want to mention it, but I'll go ahead and say that it's rain or shine. And one of the wonderful things that Amplify has been very gracious for us, not only are they hosting the clinic site, but in the unlikely event of a rain event, then they will be our site. So we'll move it indoors if we need to. We really don't want that to happen. We really don't want to make that call. So we're pretty committed to being out in the great outdoors in IRMC Park in downtown Indiana.
Yeah, well, when they say Amplified Church, of course, we're talking about the Indiana Theater
Building. Indiana Theater Building, yes, thank you.
For folks to understand that. So big doings coming up on Saturday here in downtown Indiana, not only during the day for the festival, but the after events as well. David Ferguson has been here to tell us about it. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. We should tell folks as well that Karen Salser is on a bus with a whole bunch of students headed to Gettysburg right now, and she has a really big headache, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Thanks, David. It's AM 1160 WCCS 101.1 FM.